welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you're very well. I feel a bit flustered today. I'm a bit warm. I've made no effort. I've got pigtails in, which I never wear. I went to sleep. I had a shower before bed last night, and I went to sleep with wet hair and plaited them, and they're still damp now, and it's probably like 10:30, and I had my shower at like 9 o'clock last night, so it's probably not the best idea, but I've brushed it and replaited it, and I'm just hoping that it just tames the hair. It's desperately in need of a cut, as I'm sure we all are, but never mind. Anyway, so I wanted to come on today and show you my finished blanket. I finished it Saturday, but I had some ends to weave in, so I did that today. I have spoken about it before. I won't go through where all the yarns are from, but I did 3 rows of double crochet on the edge, and then 2 rows of this slip stitch 7 and miss 2 holes sort of thing. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's made quite, I just whip stitch them together. I think that's the right term, I'm not sure. There's a little end there. But it's quite a sizable blanket. There's, I think it's 8 by 7 squares, and there's 6 rows of double crochet using a 4mm hook. So it goes sort of to the floor from here, and it goes around me. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. It's very pretty. I have put a picture on Instagram, and everyone's very complimentary of it, so thank you all. But I just really like the colours. It was sort of a happy accident. So there's that. And then today and yesterday, apart from sewing in the ends, sorry, I'm trying to find the corners without the frills to fold it nicely. I've been doing the little squares, which I can't show you because I have a pile of blankets here and the stuff's underneath because Hector can't be trusted. Hugo's in bed upstairs. I just went up to go and brush my teeth and get dressed, and he was like at the bottom, so I've let him go up. He loves going in bed. So that blanket, along with a few that you've seen before, which I will go through and show you just for the sake of showing crochet things, are all going to a local hospital. It's the Nottingham's Queen's Medical Centre, or the Nottingham University Hospital. A lady, sort of a friend of a friend on Facebook, it's someone that I used to work with, her friend or relative, I'm not sure, works on one of the COVID wards. I believe she's a nurse. She might be a doctor or some other title, but I believe she's a nurse. I just think, why do I explain myself so much? She works on the COVID ward at the hospital, and they're asking for blankets. I don't know if your local hospitals are or are not, but they give a blanket to a patient, to, obviously, it's a bit of comfort, and she says it brightens up the ward. It's the end of life patients, unfortunately. But she did say that what they then do is they'll give the blanket to the family, who obviously couldn't all be there at the end, as you normally would be able to. And they do lots of other things. She said they give a packet of forget-me-not seeds, and it's for such an awful situation, it's just really nice to know that, you know, I don't know what to say with that. It's sort of, I just think it's really lovely, and it's really, if I was in that position, I'd really appreciate it. So I think it's just so lovely, and have thanked her and said thank you to you and your colleagues for all your hard work and for being so brave, because she was so grateful that I said I'd send her some blankets. And I said, well, really, it's a drop in the ocean compared to what you do, isn't it? But my friend Charlotte, her husband, works in the hospital in admin, and I asked if it was doable, because we were trying to figure out how for me to get the blankets to this lady, because we're not local to each other at all. The hospital is probably a 20-30 minute car ride away, and there's absolutely no reason for me to be going there at all. It's going from, you know, completely out of town to in a city centre, and so obviously we were conscious of not making unnecessary trips and things, and we're trying to work it out, and I thought and actually James's boss works very close to that ward, so it'd be absolutely no choice, because the lady did say I could drop it off at the ward. Obviously it's not ideal to be doing that at all. So my friend's boss is going to drop it off for me, so hopefully they'll be getting there by Friday. Anyway, I've explained that enough, but I just wanted to sort of tell that story, that, you know, I'm the friend of a friend and my friends are helping me to, and I just think it's times like these that you, despite how awful this situation is for everyone, you know, people are still helping each other. And my friend Charlotte's coming to pick them up tomorrow. Her husband's taking them to the hospital, and you know, it's just so nice. Anyway, so this one's going, they're all going, you've seen them all before, but I thought I'd just run through them again for anyone new. This was some Wilco yarn, can't remember the brand, it's so soft. They did ask for just lap size blankets. They gave measurements of a certain size, but they said anything is wonderful. So I said mine are about 1 metre square. I've measured them. I think it's like 90 something centimetres, and she said that's perfect, that's fine. Obviously the orange one's a bit bigger, and I have one that's really big, but she said it's fine, so I'll send them, and if they can't be used on that ward and they can be used elsewhere, then perfect. So this is the one. This has a frilly edge as well. I like frilly edges on pretty girly, like pretty girly colours. I suppose anyone could have them, but you know what I mean. Anyhow, this one's like just me in colours. This was like a 50-50 so it's, can you see in the centre better? Half of it like opposites of granny and half a solid granny. There is a pattern, an official pattern, where you sort of do it in stripes and they alternate on the blanket, and that looks much better. But these are all Mariner yarns, I believe. I couldn't tell you the colours, I made this so long ago. But that one's going as well. I have asked, I've sent her a picture. I'm not sure if she's got back to me or not. I've asked if she would like the shawls. Although I'm sure there's that one, which is rainbowish, and then this one's out of a Lolly's yarn, or 2 Lolly's yarn cakes. I am aware that the patients probably won't be wearing them as shawls, but I've asked her if they're of any use to the staff. And I've said if not, I won't be offended if you say no, but the offer's there, so I'll see what she says. I put my phone on airplane mode so I don't get calls or anything while I'm filming. This one is going, this is a huge one, but I thought it'd do for someone who's tall, or I don't know. This is it folded into quarters, but she said it's okay. This was all the yarn cakes. It's really heavy. All the yarn cakes and a few bits of Aran, and that's it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 blankets and potentially 2 shawls if she wants them. Like I say, if not, it's no bother. But yeah, I'm just, oh, and this is I wish this was ready to go, but it's just, I'm never going to get it done. Charlotte's coming tomorrow morning, and I do want this to be, I want it to be really big. So if it was closer to being finished, I'd sort of like edge this and let that go, and I can start again for a bigger one. But there's so many ends, and it's not like a sensible shape or anything. Anyhow, that's it. It was just a quick one. My arms are really tired. It was just a quick one. Like I say, I wasn't actually planning on filming a video today, hence the appearance. But I just wanted to go over the blankets again and sort of mention what was happening. Not to show off, and not to, I don't want anyone to sort of pat me on the back. Like I said before, what this is a drop in the ocean. I'm glad to be helping in the absolute smallest way that I can. But maybe you could see if you were interested in doing something similar. Maybe your local hospitals or something are doing this. It's a bit of an iffy time to be doing, I feel like it's a bit of an iffy time to be doing charity crocheting, because if people don't want it because of the Do you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm just pleased that it's all going somewhere that it will be treasured, and I hope it brings people a bit of comfort in such an awful time. Anyway, I don't know. It's a mind-blowing thing to be having to talk about, isn't it? But anyway, I hope you're all well. I'm going to cut this off here and not waffle on too much. Thank you all for watching, and stay safe, stay at home, wash hands like normal. I'm going back to little tiny squares. I've made loads of middles and now I'm trying to edge them all, but I feel like I probably shouldn't have done that. Anyway, I'm going to go because I feel like I need to go and blow my nose. I'm going to go. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!